Hi guys, I am back and I welcome you also. And I'm going to sit on my chair. Oh, this time it didn't make much noise. So lately I have been working like crazy and I was close to burnout. So I didn't want to burn out, so I ran for how do you call it? A holiday, a short holiday. It was only a weekend and I saw the sea, and I want to show you what I brought from the sea side, because yeah, this is my capture. And don't worry, they are not fishes or seafood, no. Although they are sea jewels. Yes, sea jewels. So I'm going to put them aside and I'm going to bring them. This is sea glass. This is a piece of sea glass and it is white, as you can see, and it is beautiful, and it would make a really nice piece of jewelry. And this is a stone, and yeah, let me bring them to you here. I mean, look at this. This is, all of this is sea glass. This is sea glass. Yes. And I'm going to try to see if I can um, polish them and give them a shine or not. And I'm going to try, look at this. So they are all really nice. And I'm going to put the stones on a side. This is a piece of stone and it is also really nice. This is a shell, and I don't know if I'm going to wrap it in how are they called, wire. Yes, I don't know if I'm going to wrap it in wire or I'm just going to pierce it and leave it as is. And stones and shells, and this would make a nice bracelet, you see. Yes, this one also, these are shells. Yes. So yeah, would you like to see more? Let's see what else am I having here. This is a plastic, this is a nice, and this is a piece of tile, that kind of tile that you put in your house, but it has been tumbled by the sea and now it looks like this. So it can be a nice pendant. This is again a piece of tile and it is pretty thick and beautiful. Yeah. And the stone, no, this is not a stone, this is a shell, and it has been stumbled by the sea and it looks pretty beautiful. And these are stones and stones again, and shells and little tiny little shells. Yes, this is a stone, and these are sea glasses. I mean, look at this one. It is amazing. It is amazing. But I am going to search, and this one is a nice piece of tile and it is blue, and maybe it is going to be a bracelet. Yes, when I'm going to transform them, I will show them to you. And this is again a little bit of shell, and it has remained only the mother of pearls. Let's say it like this. And it looks interesting. Yes, the sea was pretty giving this time, and she has had a lot of gifts for me. Yes, and I will see how I'm going to use them. These are going to be bracelets for sure, or you know, pendants, or rings, earrings. Yes, this one would make a nice ring, you see. So it would be, it is going to be interesting when I'm going to create the jewelry. These are also stones, and I'm going to choose one stone. I don't know which one, a stone and a piece of glass, and I'm going to put some of this, but I have to find the full one, because I'm sure I had one that it was full somewhere around here. It was a full one, and my chair decided to leave the scene. But yeah, I'm having even more glass. These are not glasses, these are shells. Yes, shells, small shells, and more glass. And what am I going to do with this glass? With the small pieces, these are small pieces, look at them. With these small pieces, I think I'm going to create a little bit of something. They are going to find their place in my art. This is a bigger piece of glass, and of course I have to wash them, and then I want to polish them, or maybe I could, I don't know, decoupage on them. Yes, they are much more in here. Let's see. Let's put the glasses in there like that, and the shells here. Let's see. This is a nice pendant, as you can see, and it is translucent here, and it is tumbled by the sea. And this is a piece of glass also, although it has this shape. It was a bottle of Coke or something. Yes, this is a nice stone that would make a nice bracelet or a nice pendant, and it is going to be polished also. I will try at least. This is going to be a something, I don't know yet what. Yes, so I came with, this is the bottom of a bottle. Yes, this is the bottom of a bottle, but it is going to be transformed into something nice. Yes, yes, and this is a piece of shell, and it can be also a nice ring. And yeah, yes, and these are the other So how have you been, guys? It is Bonnie is around, so this is very nice. This is very nice and I love it. And I don't know if I'm going to pierce it here or if I'm going to wrap it in wire and transform it into a nice pendant. Very nice. This is again a piece of glass. This is a shell. This is a rock. And again, one more rock. I mean, look at this. It can be wrapped in wire and wear like this. So yeah. And these are my sea glasses. And maybe I will make you my witnesses when I'm going to work with them. If you want to, let me know. Let me know if you want to see how I work with them and what I do with them. And actually, I don't know how they are going to be transformed. And I have found a lot of greens and whites. No other color. Green and white. Look. Sea glasses. Yes. I mean, look at this one. It is tiny. It is really tiny. That one was a stone. This one, I don't know what it is. It looks like a piece of turquoise. Yes, like a turquoise. It looks like a turquoise. And these are the tiniest ones. Look at this one. This is really tiny. Really tiny piece of glass. Yes, this is a shell. And Bonnie is in the house. And I don't know what he's doing around here. He smells these because they smell different. They smell like the sea. And these are from a fir tree. I don't know. They used to be green. I don't know how the tree is called. I have to wash them really well. And then I will transform them into a small broom. Yes, they are going to be a broom. They are not enough for a broom, but this is a stone. It is pretty heavy. And I think this one is going to live on a canvas. Yes, on a canvas. And these can be earrings and this one is a very interesting stone. I don't know what kind of stone it is, but it looks really interesting, and it has already a natural hole in there, and it could be weared as is, you know. And probably this is what it is going to happen with it. This is a piece of tile, and it seemed to me that it can make a nice ring. We'll see. We'll see. We still have glasses here. And are there more glasses? No, I took off all the glasses. This is my pile of sea glass. and they are going to be transformed in some way, shape or form. They are going to be transformed and they are going to become pieces of jewelry. Yes. And when I'm going, this is a more modern and not so tumbled, but you know, yeah. So these are my treasures. Look at this one. Treasures. This is interesting like this, but here it looks even more interesting. And probably I will put a layer of something on to make them a little bit more shiny. This is a rock. Yes. And this is also a rock. And I could stamp there and emboss it and then transform it into a bracelet or a something. This is another piece of shell and it would dangle really nice at a young lady's neck. This is a stone that I don't know what it is. It looked like a sodalite. Let me wet it a little bit so that you can see what I mean. It is bluish in color when it is wet. And I have checked it with the light and the light doesn't get through it, but it doesn't seem to be a crystal, but it is a nice stone anyway. There you go. This is another piece of shell and it has been tumbled and it remained like this, and it can be, I can do a lot of things with it. Actually, I could emboss on it, I could paint it, I could leave it as is. And this is another piece of stone that it's again very interesting, and it seems to have some chalcedony inside, or I don't know. You see, if I'm wetting it, it doesn't look much different. Agate, yes. And it seems to be some sort of a bone in there, but I don't know. It looks interesting anyway. When you go at the seaside, you can find, or even better if you have an ocean. I don't have an ocean. I only have the Black Sea. So yeah. Let's see, this is a stone again. And look how nice it looks on this side. It looks interesting, doesn't it? Yes. Yes, it does. And why are the stones with the shells? The stones are in this side, on this side. Okay. I have mixed them. Oh, and look at this one. This is a crystal. And this is completely transparent. And probably it's an agate. I don't know. These are the, okay, stones. Stones in here, shells in here, and stones, 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 shells, and glass. This is again a little shell. And this is a stone. And it would make an interesting, you know, ring. It would be an interesting ring. Okay, and stones again. looking interesting. Oopsie, I have put water on myself. I mean, you know, they are looking nice. Nice and pretty, and this one even feels pretty. It is a really nice stone. I don't know if it is in, you see, this kind of stone, and it is already tumbled. I don't have to work with it too much. All I have to do is to decide if I want to have a some sort of a something in here, and then put it in wire, you know. Take some wire and create a little bit of something for it, something like that. And of course, now I'm only trying to see if I like the copper with the stone, but yeah, I think I'm going to use the copper, but I cannot promise. We'll see what it is going to happen with them. And this is again an interesting stone with an interesting shape. And this is how it looks like when it is wet. I think it is mainly clay. Clay. I think it is clay, but it is pretty tough now, and it can become an interesting piece of jewelry. It could, you know, maybe a pendant or a something. And if I could combine them in some shape, way, shape or form. Let's wet one of these so that you can see how they are looking wet, because it mimics the way that they would look when they are polished, you know, when they have a shine on them, and they look nice. They look pretty nice. Yes. Let's see, one more stone. And this one has been broken at one point, and then the sea has tumbled it, and now it is only half, and the other half is going to be found by somebody else. And yeah, maybe the halves are going to be reunited at one point, who knows. Look at this one. Really nice, huh? Really nice. Yes, I know. And this is a shell again, and this is a shell again, and it is losing its layers. So maybe this one is going to be stuck on a painting or something. Yes. And this is a stone. This one is a stone, and it is pretty shiny, and let me see if it, yes, now you can see it. It is a stone. Yes. And this one is also shiny, like this one. This is a stone. And yeah, it looks pretty. It looks pretty. Look at it. Look at this. I mean, you know, yeah. Rings. and pendants. And this one seems to be, this is again a stone, and it already has an interesting pattern on it. I haven't done anything to it, to any of them actually. I just picked them. And this one is a crystal also, and you can already see that the light is traveling through it. Sadly, I cannot cut it, or I will have to use it as is. So, but it is too big to be put on the hand, so it is going to live on a somewhere. It will find its place. This is again these are again pieces of shells. And is this shell or is it stone? It is a stone that has a shell inside, if you can see. I don't know if you can see it, and if it is, let me see if I can make it. Yes, you can see it. Look, this is how it looks like. And this one is the sand in here, it is really petrified, so it is a pretty old piece. And it would work like a ring, you know. And these are going to be really unique pieces of jewelry. I don't know if it is. This is a shell, actually. Okay, and this is a stone, and it's a pretty interesting stone. Let me wet it and show it to you. And it has this interesting shape. Yes. So stone. It is going to go to this with the stones, and this one is a stone also. But this one is more blue. It has a bluish sheen, and these are shells, and they are going to become also pieces of jewelry. This is different, and I will have to decide what I'm going to do with them, but something is going to yeah, these are the shells, and this one also is a shell that can be worn or put on a journal cover or on a painting. And yeah, and these are the last stones. These are the last stones, and this is it. And now I will have to find them a place to live in. You see, these are stones, and maybe they are going to be glued on a painting or wrapped in wire or something. Yes. So this was it, guys. This is what happened with me. I was I was working, and then I left for a holiday, and I will be back, and we are going to work with the cat's journal until we until we finish it. Yes, and then I don't know, I will show you how I have transformed these pieces of nature, and they are in themselves pieces of art already. I don't have to do anything else with them to transform them, but I will, for sure. I will. Yes. So I will see you again, guys, tomorrow, and we are going to work with the cat's journal. Yes, yes. Until then, I will leave you with this. I will give you something to look at, and I will tell you goodbye and have a really nice day. Bye, guys. Bye.